Welcome to Exploring with D-Rob. Let's go. Welcome back. Up in the Red this morning. Been a while since we've been up to the Red for an adventure. Gonna try to get some fall photography today in. Looks like plenty of color here around the native tunnel. Going to get some photographs here in just a second. Heading through the native tunnel, as you know, the gateway to adventure. Probably going to mostly do some short stuff today. Try to hit a few areas with some good color and nice features. So far out through here looks like plenty of yellow, so I think I may come away with some good images today. Let's go. Early in the morning on a weekday, not a lot of traffic here around the tunnel. Plenty of color. Get a few shots in. Just saw a deer come down the hill on the other side of the tunnel. Thought that was kind of an odd place for a deer to come down, steep as it is. Probably hear a squirrel squawking at me there. Plenty of squirrels bouncing around here today. Hearing a lot of leaves rustling around on the ground. Came around at 7:15 to get a few shots in. As you can see, the ridge tops here is pretty vibrant. Got a lot of nice colors. This here is one of my favorite shots with the Daniel Boone National Forest sign. These maple trees here always seem to have good color. This year's no different. I think I got a pretty decent shot. If I did, here it is. It's been a minute since we've been to Angel Windows on video, so while the parking lot is empty in the way we like it, let's go out here and see if we can photograph Angel Windows with some fall color. Here's a look at Angel's windows. Got little red and yellow across through here. Might be able to get that in a shot. Plenty of blue sky back here. Get the Canon out and see what we can come away with. Got a couple different comps here. The one similar to this is the one I liked really well. You got that red tree in the background framed up with the arch. If any of the shots turned out any good, here they are. Heard some car doors shutting, so that's my cue to head on back out of here and on to the next stop. Next stop, we're going to head over here and check out Whistling Arch and Overlook. Made it out to Whistling Arch, set up on a shot here, getting some color through the opening of the arch, and getting the sun star off to the left here. Getting a lot of lens flare here on the phone as well. Here's a look at the upper side of Whistling Arch. Pretty nice little easy access arch. About the shortest hike you can do in the gorge. From the arch, let's head on out past it here to the Whistling Arch Overlook. Really nice overlook. Still looking pretty green out here in the valley though, so not sure how well it'll photograph. As I suspected, most of the color is still along the ridge tops. As you can see, a lot of green still out in the valley. Got a little scattered color in there, but for the most part, still really green. I'm gonna set the camera up even though it's a boring all blue sky. Try to get a few shots in. One more look from the Whistling Arch Overlook. Overlooking the Corn Creek Valley there. Let's head on out 715 to our next stop. Next stop, about off Sky Bridge Road's the Swift Creek Overlook. Looking over into the Clifty Wilderness, across the other side of 715 there. Really wish there was some sky interest, but you gotta take what you can get, I guess. There's looking over towards the camera point overlook. Be out there here in a minute. A little bit of color down towards Swift Camp Creek. Still a whole lot of green down in the valley though. One last look from the Swift Creek Overlook. Sky Bridge parking lot was full, so opted for camera point overlook and Sky Bridge overlook here. Got some decent color between here and the arch. Currently no people over there, so try to get a few shots of the arch in. Now we'll head over and check out the camera point overlook. Another nice overlook of Swift Camp Creek. That breeze feels nice today, but that's really going to put a hurting on the leaves. As you can see, still a lot of green down around Swift Camp Creek. Over there's the Swift Creek overlook we was at earlier. Since I have my long lens on, step down here to the far end of this overlook. Looking back over into the Clifty Wilderness. And if you look way over there, you'll see a rock outcrop. Might be able to see a hole there in the side of it. That's Eagles Point Buttress. See if I can photograph it from here. One last look from camera point overlook. Gonna head back up to the truck. Getting close to noon, getting pretty people-y out, so may make a stop by Devil's Canyon Overlook, get a few shots of there, and then call it a day. Let's head on over that way. Timed it just right, and have the Devil's Canyon Overlook to myself for the time being. As I say that, I think I heard somebody pull in. Looks like some decent color here. A little more color down in the valley, maybe. Still a lot of green, though. Get the camera out and see what we come away with. Well, got lucky and the company didn't stay around long. I think I got a couple decent shots from here at Devil's Canyon Overlook. Been a decent day, even though it's all blue sky. I think I still came away with some decent shots. A lot of really good color up on the ridge tops right now, around 7:15 especially. So hopefully I get this video up in time that you can see the color and get up here and check it out for yourself. If you enjoyed today's adventure, if you would, be sure to give me that thumbs up. Helps out the channel. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. Hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching.